Before I learned study skills, I was a disorganized mess.
I would be overwhelmed and I wouldn't know where to start.
I couldn't find any of my work, and usually all my work was like crumpled at the bottom of my bag.
All of my papers were everywhere, and that is just horrific and no way to go to school every day. But that's how I lived because I didn't know any better.
The first thing I try and say when I say to someone, like, what is study skills? It's not content, it's everything else. So we in the department have historically broken those skills up into 3 categories. So we think about organization of time, organization of materials, and then organization of information.
It's important for educators to carve out the time to explicitly teach the study skills because it's just like every other skill, like learning to read, learning to write. It creates a foundation for the student. So for a lot of students, especially with those with learning differences, these things don't come naturally to them. So they really need the explicitly taught instructions in order to be able to better access the curriculum that they're being introduced to.
When we teach study skills, we like to think of it as we're filling their toolbox with a bunch of different strategies and tools so that they can pull from that when they're looking at content, whether that be science content, history content, writing, reading, anything like that.
For students with language-based learning disabilities, they're likely never going to outgrow the challenges they face with language. By mastering study skills, they can better manage their time, materials, and information so that they can more easily manage all of that language they're going to face throughout their day.
Study skills, when they're implemented, really help students reduce their anxiety when it comes to schoolwork. They're able to have that independence level. They know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and what it should look like because you've trained them exactly how you want the end product to be.
I can just see how proud they are. It's really nice to see them ingraining it into what they're doing every day and organizing things on their own when you haven't asked them to later on in the year.
I could not imagine my life without study skills. I would not be organized at all, and my assignments would never be turned in at times, and I would just be so stressed out.
It helps you when you're doing an assignment. You can break it down with like the tools that they gave you at home and in class.
I think it's important for teachers to teach study skills because like when you leave, these are like life skills that I think you need to know, and if you know them and are successful at doing it, then I think you'll go far.